Warning: the following content contains language that may be inappropriate for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Welcome to the Let's Get Heavy podcast, your exclusive backstage pass to the realm of heavy music. Join us as we engage in conversations with amazing musicians across the metalverse. I'm your host, Stevie, and today's episode, I'm talking with CK from the band Chaoseum, so let's get heavy. My name's Stevie, and this is Get Heavy UK, where we like to highlight bands and try and spread a little bit of positivity throughout the metalverse.
Okay.
I appreciate you giving up your free evening to chat with us tonight. It's an absolute honor to be speaking with yourself, because like I say, I am a big fan of the band Chaoseum.
All the honor and the pleasure is mine.
Thank you, thank you. I am saying the band name correct, am I? Chaoseum.
Well, actually, this word doesn't exist, so you can say it in all the ways, but we pronounce that Chaoseum, and but with our French accent is Chaoseum. In Latin America is Chaoseum, and other countries say it differently. So
I always thought the band was from Sweden. I only found out recently you were from Switzerland.
Exactly.
Yeah,
many people think we're from Sweden, but not.
Yeah, I thought the band was from Sweden originally. That's right. How is the music scene in Switzerland?
Very quiet, because Switzerland is not famous for being a rock country, you know what I mean? But we have a lot of bands, great bands. Many friends of mine are singers or guitar players in other bands, metal bands, and they're actually very good. I can give you some names if you want, but
Please.
You really should just check all these bands, because you can find very good, very massive, great bands.
Who's on the up and coming, would you say, in the Switzerland area?
So many, but the first one is Uncircle. For many reasons, I know that bands since a long time, but now one members of that band is playing in my band now, is Kevin, and on the guitar. And I knew him in this band before, and I always thought, oh, these guys deserve a lot more recognition. So go check their stuff, because they rock.
I will get straight onto that after this interview. Thank you for that recommendation. So, tell us, if you don't mind, what's your journey? How did you get, what made you want to pursue music?
Personally, I started music when I was a kid, because music is very present in my family, specifically to my dad's side. My dad is a musician. My uncle is a musician, so it was logic for me to be a musician too. And I started very, very young, around 6 years old. I was just doing little things like some small percussions on stage, on my dad gigs. And later I started to play guitar at 8 years old, because I loved the instruments since I was a kid, and because my dad is a guitar player, my uncle is a guitar player. Was the logic continuity to play guitar too, and I'm still a guitarist. For me, I'm not. I'm first a guitar player, and then I'm a singer, and that's
Um,
helped me a lot for composing.
hmm, I can imagine. I can imagine. Does your father and uncle play in any bands?
Yeah, but more blues rock, more bluesy.
Hmm, hmm. Any chance of a collaboration in the future?
Oh, now my dad is very old, so no, he stopped
That's
music.
fair. That's fair. Fair play.
But he come always to my gig when he can.
Mm, mm. Excellent. Is he a fan of heavy metal, is he?
More Led Zeppelin to Purple.
So more like the classic rock style.
Yeah, more classic rocks. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. That's all right. That's fair enough. So what made you get into singing? Because you said guitar was your first instrument. What made you want to pursue singing?
Because the band asked me that. That's simple. Uh, Actually, I tried in the past to be a singer on one or two bands, and honestly, it was awful. I was more young, and I had absolutely no vocals techniques, absolutely nothing. I just tried to scream loud on the mic, and it was during the new metal era, so yeah, you try just to be very noisy, and that's it. Just trying to be like Corey Taylor or Tino Moreno from Deftones. I was a huge fan of Deftones, so I tried to scream like him. But on this time, it was just awful, and I completely stopped to sing till one of the of Chaoseum, because Chaoseum exists already on that time, and they asked me to be the singer because um, one of the guitar player um, heard me in the past just screaming sometime, singing a little bit, and he said, "Dude, I think you should come to to sing in the band." And I was like, "Yeah, but dude, I'm a guitar player." Yeah, we know it, but we don't care. Just take the mic, and that's what I did, and now I'm happy.
You've got an absolutely amazing vocal range.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely sick. I love it. I love the vocals. It's insane. But who are some of your influences when it comes to doing vocals?
A lot from new metal era, uh, ends up the 90s, early 2000. Uh, uh, the big the big team between Deftones. I always say Deftones first because he was for me the gods, the big bands for me. And then I heard a lot of the other bands, like obviously Korn, um, a little bit Slipknot, and but I was listening a lot of trip hop, like Massive Attack or Bird Shit, and I was a huge fan of that. So I like, I don't know, this two words completely different, and but I like it. So I try to to do a big mix with that.
The new metal era was kind of that was my growing up style of music. Late 90s, early 2000s. I feel that's why when I heard Smile Again and Unreal, these were just the youth side of me came back. Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because the corn elements are there straight away, which I'm sure you've heard on multiple occasions. The resembles to corn. What's your thoughts on that? On people saying how much? I've seen a lot of comments saying the next corn. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, actually, next corn, I don't think so because corn will be always corn. Um, influenced by corn, of course, I grew up with that music. And I said that many times, but I was a little bit disappointed when many people compare my voice with John Davis. He's a great singer, but all my life I was a huge fan from the Deftones singer. So I was like, no, I want to sing like him. And no, I am John Davis' voice. Okay, why not? But for me, it's not a bad thing, honestly, because I don't feel ashamed to play with the influence that I had when I was a teenager. I grew up with that music, so I don't understand why I have to play something else. I want to do that. Um, and yeah, I know we can see many different type of comments, but for me, it's not a bad thing. I'm happy to with that music.
I love it. I'm not gonna. I absolutely love the vocal range, the sound, the music, everything. If people want to say it sounds like Corn, that's not a bad thing in my opinion, because I love both bands at the end of the day. So absolutely top job on that. So my introduction to the band, as we briefly touched on before, was Smile Again, through reaction channels, etc. And we are, when I say we're a local radio station, we play on Twitch,
Hmm.
where we do like watch-alongs, and that's where your song came across to me, Smile Again, and I resonated with it straight away. And it feels like a very personal and vulnerable track. Can you share the inspiration behind the song and what you hope listeners take away from it?
So about Smile Again.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just talking about that feeling when you have uh, to show yourself like if you feel good every day all the time just for just for the other people to make them comfortable even if you feel dead inside and and you have to put that mask on your face smiling all the time because uh, people, yeah, some people can't understand what you're going through, and they want just to see you to see you smiling and having no problem. So that's this song I'm talking about it. This kind of lie you have to show every day when you're fighting against depression, when you're fighting against anxiety, and many things like this.
My wife battles with many of those issues that you've just touched on there. She relates to the song on a level that a lot of people can't understand. So we both thank you for the song, because it opens so many eyes and etc. on the struggles of mental health. But it touches on themes of struggles and resilience. Was there a specific moment or experience that sparked the creation of the song?
Oh, that song when I started to play that song, it was before I joined the band. The first one was the I had only the instrumental, and I was playing that at home. And I don't know why the feelings that I had when I playing the riff, yeah, a little bit corny, a little bit Limp Bizkit, maybe with a mix with other new metal bands, and notes by notes, I was feeling like that music was speaking to me with words. It was only notes, but I felt that. I was like, uh, I don't know why, but I understand something playing that. And when I started to play with Chaoseum, it was the good opportunity to take that song and say, guys, I have this. We have to play this. I need it. I have something to say, and we did it.
That's so cool. I love the music element again with the smile with the clown kind of face paint as well. Um, it kind of feels like that whole song was just speaking to me personally. Like I've said this quite a few times now, CK, that song resonates with myself, my wife on a level that a lot of people will never understand. So I can't thank you enough. But how do you feel the reception of the song was when it first released?
Well, the first time I was like, oh shit, what? Well, okay, now it's true. Now that this monster exists, um, but the first feeling was, damn, it sounds good.
It was it is absolutely amazing. I mean, and it's also sitting at over 3 million views on YouTube now, I believe. Is that correct?
3 millions on our channel, 12 or 13 millions in another channel. Yeah, yeah, we have a lot of people knowing that song. So yeah, I'm very proud of it.
Wow, that is a fantastic achievement. That is a fantastic, and also another congratulations referencing YouTube. You've just gained over 100,000 subscribers. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. It was amazing to see that.
Got your YouTube plaque. That's amazing. Again, not an easy achievement to do, but congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So, and some of your other work throughout Chaosium, you seem to touch on a lot of topics about mental health. Why is it important for you to address any of these themes in music?
When I'm doing this in few songs, it's like a therapy because I'm going through a depression since many years, and a depression is like a roller coaster. You never know what do you feel in a day in another. You can be very different today and tomorrow in a completely another mood. For me, it's very important for myself, to talk about it because you can choose to take just a therapist, but just to talk about it in a song, for me, it's extremely important. That make me this feeling like if I feel more free like this. Like, yeah, like I exercise my pain like this. Um, and maybe some people can see themselves in the song and can understand they are not alone going through that. Um, and I hope they understand the hope is always there. You have to have more courage, but you can do it. And I hope they understand that. I'm not just complaining like this, just to do a sad song. No, it's not the goal. The purpose is really to exercise my pain like this.
Give yourself an outlet sort of thing.
Exactly.
Take a weight off your shoulders. Couldn't agree more with that statement. And music, as we've just said, can be a very powerful outlet for both artists and listeners. When it comes to mental health, have you experienced that personally, and how do you see the role of music supporting mental well-being?
The music supporting that.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I think I don't really understand the question. Can you repeat it?
quite right. So, music can be a powerful outlet for both
Hmm.
artists and
Yep.
listeners. When it comes to mental health, have you experienced that personally? And
Mm.
how do you see that role of music in supporting mental well-being?
Well, at the beginning, I was very, very, how do you say that? I felt a lot of shame to talk about that. It wasn't easy at all. But I started with Smile Again, and I tried to on other songs, and obviously the people can react sometimes with bad comments about that, or you're so cheesy, or poor thing, and other people can be so nice and try, or they try to help you, or they just they are just like good friends saying, hey, we understand that you live that too, okay, you're not alone. And yeah, but for me the music support that very well. Depends of the people, how who take that information.
Yeah,
But for me it's uh the the best therapist you can find here on this world.
yeah, couldn't agree more. And for listeners who might be struggling with similar challenges, what message of hope or support would you like to offer them,
Um,
or advice could you offer
don't
them?
feel don't feel never don't feel any shame to feel not okay. It's okay to be not okay. You can't be strong every day. Don't try to be a hero. Just try to live this life. Is already something complicated. And sometimes you can feel yourself a little bit more weak. That is, you don't have to feel any shame about that. It's normal, and even you can completely erase this word normal. It's just live your life. If something is something is struggling you like this, just take it more chill, take more distance, and don't be afraid to talk about it, uh, even if it's only through a song, through a video game, through a paint, or something else. But you're never alone. Even I know very well that feeling that you think you're very completely alone and nobody can understand you. I know very well that feeling, but it's a fucking mask. Just front of your face, because in this mask don't let you see very well what happened. And one day if you understand you have this kind of mask uh, front of your face, you can understand, okay, but I think some people are there, many things are there, the arts are here for help you. Yeah, don't feel alone. Everybody is here, and don't feel ashamed to be yourself.
Very well said. I couldn't have said it better myself. Very well said. Do you feel there's a responsibility for artists to speak about mental health?
Not because I'm an artist. I
Hmm.
have a weapon. It's called music, but the responsibility of everybody.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you very much for opening up and giving us. I know it can never be easy talking to somebody who you basically don't know. Do you know what I mean? So I
Well,
appreciate you.
even when you know the people, it's not easy.
Uh,
But
yeah,
uh,
but even so, it'd be even worse for if you don't know the person. Do you know what I mean? So I appreciate you open up, giving your thoughts. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much. But looking ahead, what's next for Chaoseum? Are there any upcoming projects, releases that you're able to tell us about?
actually, I don't know if you can't. if you can understand my voice right now,
Mm.
my voice is a little bit raspy because all the morning I was in the studio.
Oh,
Yeah. And yes, sir, and I was recording a new song, and I think I can give you that information. The new album is almost.
how close are we to a release date?
I don't know if I can give that information, but
No, that's fair enough.
it's very, 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 very close.
Very, very close. Do
Yeah.
I have a new song anytime soon?
The the next song will be, well, I think before spring.
Mm-hmm. I think the last song we had was Freaking Head, is that correct?
Exactly.
Back in September. Will that be part of the album?
Yeah.
Yep, no worries. Um, where do you see Chaos going in the future, both musically and in terms of the impact you want to make?
We will continue to make some tours, enjoy all the gigs. Obviously, we will try to go to the next level, more big tours with big bands. I hope that, but for now, I don't have exactly the right program, but we are just working very hard to give something more powerful that we give with Third Eye. So uh, we will play a lot on studio, on stage, um, and we invite you to to enjoy that with us.
Oh, looking forward to hearing it. Very much looking forward to hearing it. I'm sure it'll be just as good as the past releases. Um, and hopefully, you'll be able to venture into the UK because I would very much like to see you in a live aspect. I think
Mhm.
it'd be great. Have you graced the UK yet?
We we were taking a lot of time to play in UK, but we don't find the good opportunity to come. But of course, we really want to play in UK.
Nice. Well, hopefully, when the new album's released, you'll be able to do that. But we'll definitely see a new Chaosium album in 2025. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So, well, before we do call it an evening, how adventurous are you feeling right now?
Sorry,
How adventurous are you feeling?
adventurous,
Yes.
adventurous. Sorry,
Yeah,
do
that's
you have
quite all
another
right.
word?
It's quite all right. Um, basically, well, I'll tell you what. This part of the interview. It's called. It's basically. Are you down for a little bit of a challenge? So we call it the Geordie Challenge. So in our part of England, people of Newcastle are referred to as Geordies. And the Geordies, it's quite a distinct accent. There are quite a few origin stories on the term Geordie, but the one that I know from my grandfather, the name originated from the coal mines in Durham and Northumberland from many poems and songs written about and a dialect of these two counties which speak of the Geordie.
Okay.
The Old Oxford English Dictionary states that the word was first used to describe a local pitman or a miner back in 1876.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you 7 phrases in the Geordie accent, and you have to try and guess what they would represent in standard English, or as best you can in standard English.
Oh my God, you will kill me.
It's normally good fun, but Yeah, let's see if we can. So, are
Do
you
it in
ready for number?
French.
Let's. I was in Paris, and yeah, they struggled. They struggled to understand me back in October.
You have to try the French from Switzerland. It's a little
Right?
bit special.
Okay. I'm gradually getting around Europe at the minute, broadening the horizons, trying to see a bit more of the world. We did stop off at Paris last year, so I know we want to do Sweden next, I think. So yeah, we are moving around now, but Switzerland will definitely be on our call at some point. So this is number one,
Okay.
and it's purely belter.
Purely Delta.
That's the one.
And I have to
If you
try
think
it.
about it, if if I can give you another example if you need. So purely belter is what we'd use. Um, but if you need in a sentence, I would say
Hmm.
smile again was purely belter.
Bell. I have to try to think the words. Bella. Something like beautiful.
Ooh, not quite beautiful, but I feel like you're on the right track.
That's her. No. Bullshit.
A lot of
Um,
people, you'd be surprised. Everyone who I do this with, that's the first thing that they go for.
oh, Bell, Bell, Bella. Yeah,
Just say if you want
I
to
heard
have,
something like beautiful, but a church.
if you want a hand on the towel, it's really good. So smile again is really good. Purely belter.
Okay,
That smile
is
again is
really
purely
good.
belter. Yeah. So that was number
I have
one.
to
Number
remember.
two. Yeah,
Okay.
well, it's giving you a fighting chance if you ever come to Newcastle or Scotland to play a show.
Okay.
Because you never know. You might get some promoters who are from our neck of the woods and sorry, what was that? But at least now we've got a bit of a fighting chance. So, next one. Away the lads.
We
Away.
we are.
Away the. No, think of it more of a sporting. So think if you're at a sporting event, a game of football or ice hockey.
The lads is not woman.
No, lads means boys, like as in guys.
Oh, okay.
You can say so. Yeah, think of it. You're at a sporting event.
Okay. R Football?
Yeah. So if you're at a football game and you're cheering on your team, how are the
Okay.
lads?
Oh, we're the lads. Okay.
So it just basically just means let's go.
Well, let's
Let's.
go.
That's basically what it says. That's basically what it is. Let's
We're the
go.
lads. It's let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, number three. This one is very difficult. But clamming for me bait. So clamming for my bait.
I ask a beer.
Ooh, right. It's kind of stay on that, but
Oh,
don't think of drink. Don't think of alcohol.
something to eat.
Hungry for me food. Clamming. Clamming for me bait. So if you're in a rush, you with your friends and they're busy talking and you're in a bit of a rush, and you're like, "How Steve? I'm clamming for me bait."
That's so incredible. I love that.
Number 4, I'm gone yem. I'm gone yem. Now, if you need it in a sentence, I can use it in a sentence for you.
Wait. Can- I win something?
Not quite, not quite. Do you want us to use it in a sentence?
Okay.
So, after the Chaoseum gig or concert, I'm gone yem. So after it's finished, you're
Yeah.
finished. What happens? What do you normally do after you finish?
Go to peace.
Well, yeah, I can't argue with that one.
I always drink 4 liters of water on stage, so
No,
I
that's
just
fair
need
enough.
I'm just peeing on myself.
No, I can't argue with that one, but not quite.
Drink something or make a party.
Not quite. Not quite. Because a lot of people's got to go to work the following morning, so it's more of a
Wait,
case. So once you're finished, once the concert's finished, you go home.
I was just
So it's just I'm
go
gone.
home.
Yeah, I'm just going home. Once the show's finished, I'm going home. So this is we're getting close to the one that's yeah. Well, number 5. We'll get number 6 in a bit anyway. Number 5. He was
Okay,
gone proper Raj.
that's
He was gone proper Raj. Once more, if you need it in a sentence.
oh shit. How can I recognize any words?
It's not. It's literally. It's not even a proper diction in any dictionary. It's just slang.
This is the weirdest listen that I never had.
There's a lot of accents in the UK. But I'll give it in a sentence. He was gone proper Raj in that mosh pit at Chaoseum.
Give me the answer.
He was
Oh,
basically really angry, crazy sort of thing.
really hungry. Okay.
Yeah, so really angry. Oh, really angry, just going crazy in a mosh pit.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
number 6. We're getting close to the end. And a lot of people get confused by what I'm saying on this last word, but it's not what you think.
Okay. Okay.
And
Go
it's
ahead.
gizzardeeks.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but I heard only that word. Uh, um, mm, Luke, that idiot? No, I don't
No,
know.
no, no. Mm-mm. So we'll say a friend is reading a magazine or browsing something on their phone, and they'll say, "Oh, new tour's just been announced for Chaoseum," and then gizzardeeks.
Go check it.
Kind of. Can I have a look?
Okay.
Can I take a look? But yeah, that last word, everyone gets really confused by it. You'd be
Yeah,
surprised how many people
understandable.
actually. Yep. Number 7, last one, and it's our the moon. So hour, as in like OWA, not as in like the time. Hour the moon.
Um, Under? No,
Not quite,
no.
not quite. So
Over the
I'll
moon.
use in a sentence for you. So I was hour the moon with freaking head.
Oh, enjoying the something?
Yep, yep. Extremely pleased. Yeah, you got the last one. I would say you got the last one.
Okay.
That is 7. Thank you very much for giving that a shot. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hopefully, if you do venture into Newcastle, you can refer to this and maybe pick up some of those phrases for when you come to Newcastle. But before we do call it, is there anything that you wish to plug before we call it a night?
Oh, just thanks for to having me. It was a great moment, and I hope the next time it will be for talking about the new album this year, of course, this year. And I hope you will like. I hope you're ready for the next song. It will be released very, 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 very soon. And
Exciting times,
I hope
exciting
you will
times.
like this.
I'm sure I will. I'm
I
excited.
hope
I
you will
can't
like
wait.
this new music. And thanks for
Um,
the support. And
Not a
thanks
problem
for
whatsoever.
everything, guys.
Thank you for releasing the music. Thank you for, you know, creating songs that gives me endless joy on a daily basis. So I can't thank you enough for that. And I'm sure there's many people out there who will agree with that statement as well. Uh, for anybody who is watching this back on YouTube, all links will be in the description. Links to the band's pages, YouTube channel, social medias, etc. And I'm going to leave you with the Get Heavy UK Creed, which is the rules of the pit are the rules for life. When someone falls, we pick them up. Thank you so much for your time, CK.
Yes, sir.